The moment you need her, you've already lost her. Let that sink in. You don't gain power over a woman by chasing her, pleasing her, or proving yourself. Real power comes from walking away the moment you realize you don't need her. From knowing your worth isn't in her attention, her approval, or her validation. Think about it. What if everything you were taught about getting women was designed to make you weak? To program you to serve, to submit, to beg, and call it love? This isn't for the faint of heart. This is for the man who's tired of being invisible, tired of giving more than he gets, tired of performing like a clown just to be chosen. Is your wake-up call. And if you're ready to hear the truth, say it now in your mind. I choose power.
Number 1. Stop needing her. She doesn't want the man who texts her 12 times a day. She doesn't want the man who crumbles when she says she's not feeling it anymore. She wants the man who could walk away mid-sentence and never look back if respect disappears. That's power. You've been taught wrong. Society tells you to be nice, agreeable, soft, happy wife, happy life. Open up, cry, put her first. But ask yourself, did any of that ever make her love you more? Or did she pull away when you became too available, too soft, too emotional? Power isn't in noise. It's in silence. Respect isn't begged for, it's earned. Love doesn't bloom in insecurity. It only comes when you love yourself more than you could ever love her. The moment she senses you need her more than she needs to respect you, you've already lost. That's not poetry, that's psychological law. Your actions orbiting her approval shrink you in her eyes. She doesn't need to say a word. She can feel it in your tone, your body, the speed of your texts, how your entire day bends around her mood. You hand her your power like it's nothing. And when you do, you stop being a force. You become an accessory, a comfort object, something she can pick up or put down. Not because she's cruel, it's because you trained her to believe that's your place. A woman cannot love a man who isn't leading himself, following her like a lost boy, hoping she validates your worth. That erodes everything she once admired. What you call love. Texting all day, asking her opinion on every move, waiting by the phone, is dependency in disguise, and dependency kills desire. It tells her, I have no life without you. But that doesn't move her, it traps her. She came into your life because she saw fire in you, because your presence was enough without trying, because you had a mission, a path, a vision. And now, you've made her your mission. You've become emotionally homeless, living inside her approval. That's not power, that's emotional suicide. If you want her drawn to you like gravity, you must become untouchable. Not cold, not cruel, but immovable. She must know if she disappears tomorrow, your life doesn't crumble. That's where attraction lives. In certainty, in direction, in the calm dominance of a man who chooses, not chases. Number 2, master your mind. She only trusts the man who trusts himself. She only follows the man who walks with direction even in chaos. You don't gain respect by controlling her. You gain it by mastering the battlefield inside yourself. Your war isn't with her, it's with your reactions, your ego, your emotions versus your mission. If you crumble when she's distant, panic when she tests you, or fold under challenge, you've handed her your most powerful weapon, your stability. You must build a mind unmoved by her approval, a mind that cannot be bought by beauty or broken by rejection. Most men lose not because they aren't attractive, not because they lack value, but because they cannot lead themselves. She tests to see if you're real. You win by staying still, by not reacting, by showing that your center cannot be shaken. Stop sending angry texts. Stop triple texting. Stop explaining your worth. Stillness is power. Reaction is weakness. She leans in only when she senses a man who doesn't run from discomfort, who can face chaos, rejection, challenge, and still walk as if nothing shakes his path. This man is forged, not born, in silence, repetition, and disciplined suffering. Wake before the sun. Train your body until pain becomes your teacher. Read until your mind expands. Cut distractions, gossip, and energy drains. Build your empire. Starve weakness, feed the warrior. She respects strength, not excuses. A man who masters his mind becomes untouchable. Not because he's arrogant, but because he's centered, rooted, and clear. That clarity draws her in. That presence holds her. That strength makes her safe enough to be soft. Number 3, control your frame. If you don't own your frame, you don't exist in her world. You're just orbiting it. Frame isn't control over her. It's control over your direction. A man who holds frame doesn't need to raise his voice. His actions speak louder than any words. Silence becomes a weapon. She senses the difference between a man who leads and one who negotiates his integrity to please. Every time you compromise your values for approval, she loses respect. Frame is built not through dominance, but through direction. Be so certain of where you're going that she either joins or watches you walk it alone. She doesn't want a man who bends, she wants a man who stands. When she tests you with attitude or distance, she's asking, are you still the man you said you were? If you start shifting to avoid conflict, you lose. If you over-explain, rationalize, or apologize for things you didn't do, you lose. Frame is the discipline to hold your line in the face of fire. It's about saying no calmly, without anger or insecurity. It's about living your values fully, so fully they become self-evident. She falls for groundedness, not flexibility. She follows a man who is the chooser, not the applicant. Audit your life like a king audits his court. Who adds value? Who drains it? You do not beg people to stay. You build so powerfully that their absence is their loss, not yours. This is the frame. And when she sees it, when she feels it, she follows. Not because you dominated her, but because your presence demands respect. Number 4, lead without chasing. The man who leads doesn't chase. He builds a world she wants to enter. Leadership isn't in pursuit, it's in presence. She doesn't follow a man who floods her with messages, gifts, or excuses. She follows a man who walks with such unwavering direction that her instincts tell her, align or be left behind. Chasing is a confession of lack. It says, I don't believe in my value, so I need you to validate me. Stop chasing. Start investing in your greatness. Stop seeking approval. Build a life so powerful that even if she walked away, nothing would crumble. Build your body. Sharpen your mind. Master your craft. Become the man whose discipline is a magnet, whose silence is an allure, whose path is an invitation. The right woman will rise to meet it. You lead without chasing by removing every behavior that screams, please choose me. Replace it with a life so compelling she wants to align. She wants inspiration, not desperation. She wants direction, not chaos. She wants presence, not begging. Number 5, become unshakable. Your power isn't in control over her. It's control over yourself. The man she can't move is the man who holds his inner world steady, no matter the storm. Discipline is your magnet. Silence is your weapon. Presence is your gravity. Wake before her. Grind while she sleeps. Lead yourself so deeply that your life becomes the environment she wants to inhabit. She doesn't want to mother you. She wants to mirror you. She wants your clarity to guide her, your strength to anchor her, your calm to invite her softness. And that can only happen when you are unshakable, The man she will never forget is not the one who reacts, but the one who commands himself. The man she follows is not the one who begs, but the one who leads quietly and powerfully. Stop orbiting her world. Stop seeking validation. Stop shrinking to fit. Build yourself. Walk in silence, lead in action, and become the man who doesn't chase, but whom everything worthy chases. Your leadership starts when excuses die. Your confidence begins when fear is faced. Your power emerges the moment you refuse to fold on your values again. Rise, build, master, lead, and the rest will follow. Not because you begged, not because you explained, but because you became undeniable. Comment below, "I choose power," and start living it.